Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to our video review of Dan Gilbert's talk titled The Surprising Science of Happiness. In this video, I, Nur Aina Fatini, together with my friends Nur Aisi Afikah and Nur Adriana Shahira, will discuss the nonverbal aspects present in the video and suggest areas where Dan Gilbert's nonverbal communication can be improved. Dan Gilbert's TED talk explores the psychology behind happiness. He explains that our brains have a psychological immune system that helps us stay happy even when life doesn't go as planned. Through various studies, he shows that people often misjudge what will make them happy and that happiness can be created, not just found. The purpose of his speech is to inform the audience about how humans adapt to both positive and negative experiences. Gilbert encourages people to realize that true happiness comes from appreciating what we have, not just achieving what we want. The first nonverbal I will talk about is appearance. Dan Gilbert's appearance in the talk is neat and professional. He wears a dark-colored shirt, which creates a serious yet approachable image. His tidy grooming enhances his credibility as a speaker and makes the audience trust his explanations. The simplicity of his outfit allows listeners to focus on his message rather than his clothing. However, he could improve by adding a bit more visual contrast or color to make his appearance stand out more on stage. Other than that, is the facial expression. Dan Gilbert generally uses appropriate facial expressions that support his message. He smiles and raises his eyebrows when discussing surprising or humorous points, such as the lottery winner study and the pick his nose example. These expressions make him appear friendly and engaging. However, during scientific explanations, his facial expression become quite neutral. He could improve by showing more emotion in those moments to maintain audience attention and strengthen the emotional impact of his ideas.
Next, gestures help us express ideas vividly and add emphasis where is needed. In the presentation review, gestures were generally pleasant, but sometimes small or repetitive, especially during detailed and data-heavy explanations. This can make the delivery seem monotonous and less engaging. By incorporating a wider variety of gestures, especially when highlighting contrasts such as between natural happiness versus synthetic happiness, use your hands to show separation or difference. Other than that, good posture like standing upright and balance serve as your home base on stage. From this solid stance, any movement you make like walking, stepping forward or using gestures looks deliberate and purposeful. Movement, when combined with good posture, helps you connect with your audience. For example, moving to a different part of the stage to draw attention, emphasize important points, and keeps your audience engaged. However, movement should be controlled and meaningful. If you maintain good posture as you move, your actions appear confident and not distracting. Too much aimless spacing or restless shifting can make you seem nervous or uncertain. Volume is also one of the most important aspects of vocal delivery for a presenter on stage. It refers to how loud or soft your voice is, and it has a big impact on how your message is received by the audience. In this video, at times, the speaker's voice drops toward the end of sentence, particularly when transitioning to a new slide or providing an example. This makes the tail ends of his statement less impactful and can cause the audience to miss important information. Maintaining a consistent volume and focusing on clear enunciation throughout the talk will help ensure that every sentence resonates and delivers its full impact.
So now I'll finish our non-verbal review by focusing on how Gilbert makes eye contact excellently. because he does not stare at one spot only, but he sweeps his eyes all around the audience, which makes the big crowd feels like he's looking directly at each person. This move is important because it makes his complex ideas feel personal and easy to connect with. For example, when he reveals his findings like amnesia study, maybe he should sometimes hold his gaze on one part of the audience for an extra moment, because I think it will help the big idea really sink in and show how much he believes in the data. The last nonverbal aspect of nonverbal for this video review is his poses. He does not use the filler words like or like. These word poses give us a moment to think about his deep idea, like why having too many options make us less happy. For example, in his fun moments when he gives his main life advice, maybe he should slow down his speaking speed just a bit so it makes his closing words feel more serious and easier for the audience to remember once his talk is over. So, to sum up, Gilbert's talk shows us that our happiness factory works best when our choices are final. The research proved that chasing the freedom to change our mind actually makes us less happy with what we choose. This leads us to his most valuable piece of advice, where he said, "Do not worry so much about making the perfect choice." So I guess our tendency is to fear commitment and obsess over options, which will lead to prevention of our brain from simply making the best choice that we have. So I urge all of us to trust our brain's amazing ability to create our own happiness. That's all from our video review. Thank you for watching us.